What's up, everyone? Hope everyone is doing amazing today. So today I want to speak about how can you control your budget? How can you make sure to save money against Facebook will? Because Facebook is doing everything on their power in order to make more money from you. That's their goal. You need to understand that Facebook is a big corporation and their goal is to be as big as possible and make as much money as possible. And your main goal is not to be like, oh, well, that's what they're doing, so I'm not going to um, you know, do anything about it. I'm just going to spend the way they want. No. You need to find solutions. You need to find solution in order to save money. And that's what me and my brother we do, because at the end of the day, it's not only how much money you make, it's how much money you save too. If you're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars and you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars, at the end of the day, your profit will be slim. This is why a lot of people, when they come and they do drop shipping, they see, oh, they say like, oh, drop shipping doesn't have a high profit margin, you know, business model. Like you cannot make money with drop shipping. Well, it's because you cannot control your expenses. You're just spending, and hoping for the best. And let's be honest, I never saw in my life a business that you do, and hope for the best and that it works. It can maybe happen to someone that got lucky, but most of the time, yeah, like no chance, Charlotte. It's just not going to happen. So what we find out is that when you're going to tap some interest, like let's say you're going to tap um Doug, okay? You're going to have a lot of different interests, but the first ones are going to be interests that are going to be more expensive, that are going to be more used. And those interests are going to just overall be more costly for you. So what do you need to do is you need to find interests that are lower cost. So same thing if you find something, let's say in the fashion industry, and you do, let's say fashion, like you see right here, fashion photography, fashion whatever. Let's say you say Gucci, um, Gucci right here. As you can see, there's a lot, like let's say we choose Gucci fashion brands and suggestion. There's a lot of brands right here, a lot of brand. But what we want to do is we want to use ChatGPT. Okay, so we want to use ChatGPT to lower your cost, to find interest that maybe you would not find. So, name me popular clothing brands for rich people. Okay. Okay, so now we have the common one. Okay, as you can see, it's pretty common and it's pretty much the same one that I have right here. Give me some of them that are less known, but still as popular. So that's why at the end of the day, you need to learn how to use ChatGPT. Because if you don't know, ChatGPT will give you what you want, but it's not exactly what you want. So now, let's say Bruno. Okay, I don't know this brand at all, but looks like it's a big brand. Now we want to come here and want to put this brand right here. Okay, so as you can see, we have this brand right here. We have, let's say, the row or rough with Russo. Let's take this one right here. Rough with Russo. So as you can see, I'm having different brands right here. Um, that will be very popular. Well, maybe not as very popular, but will be, as you can see. Okay, great. So we'll be able to stack a few interests to get around, because we want to get around the million size. Okay, so we want to get a million size. Say give me a little bit more popular. Okay, so a little bit more popular, Fendi, Givenchy. So as you can see, those will be still more popular, but obviously they will not be on the main list, on the first expensive list of Facebook. So let's say we use, oh no, I choose Givenchy employee. That's make sure you know Givenchy brand. Okay, so as you can see now, 3 million. That's great. 3.7 million. We have at least we want an audience of at least 1 million, because if it's too small, it will be as expensive. So it needs to be at least 1 million in terms of audience. So now we have a lot of fashion brands that are maybe, you know, less saturated than other ones, because everybody will go for the big ones. Everybody will go for the Gucci, the Prada, the Louis Vuitton, like all those, you know, all those ones right here. They will use all these ones. So what do you want to make sure is that you are going to chat GPT and you're going to use. And now you see, you're going, give me more options and more options and more options. And it will take, like, it takes time to find good interest. I don't know how people, like, they focus on interest for like 3 minutes and that's it. It takes time to find good interest. So take your time, because at the end of the day, what? You need to maybe find 10, 15 interests. That's it. Take your time. Interests are everything when it comes down to Facebook. Okay, some people say, you know, they do no interest. And let's be honest, no interest could work. But at the end of the day, most of the time, people will use interest and they will work better. Why? Because if you're, let's say, doing a product for a product that is very general, like let's say clothing, then you can use no interest because it's very, very general. But if you use a product that is like for tattoo artists, okay? So let's say a tattoo machine or something like that, then what's going to happen is that those products right there, they're very niche down. So if you do no interest, it will not work as well. So that's why you need to understand how dropshipping works, how ad works, so you know when to use the no interest strategy and when to use the interest strategy. And when it comes down to the interest strategy, you need to make sure that you find the correct interest. And how to find the correct interest is not by choosing the first ones that you see. It's not by doing that. It's by you looking at the first ones and asking ChatGPT, asking AI to, you know, um, give you options of something that will be as popular, or that you can stack up with different, you know, brands together like I just did, and will give you enough so that you have something that is on top, that is secret. And by having those audiences will last longer than the ones that everybody will use, and not only longer, but also will be, you know, less competitive and less expensive. And you'll make more money down the line because you're using something that is less competition, less expensive, less popular. It's a win-win at the end of the day. So that's what you want to do. Keep that in mind. When it comes down to dropshipping, every little detail matter. And you have AI in your head and it's free. As you can see, I don't even have entered my email. I don't have entered anything right here. It is completely free. You can use it freely without spending a single dime. And yeah, so if you have any question about how to use AI for your interest or what type of interest, or if you're not sure about interest, you can comment down below. We'll be more than happy to help you guys. And yeah, wish you all an amazing rest of your day. Take care and peace out. Love you all.